Have you guys looked into your opponents for today?
They only won one of their matches.
Okay.
Snow and ice cover the athletic fields at Calvert Hall College High School in Towson. But inside,
They had a couple of forfeits last season.
in their state-of-the-art eSport facility, the competition is heating up.
Okay, you got this. You got this.
It's been really exciting. We've had some great success.
Esports, short for electronic sports, pits two teams against each other in a variety of video games. At Calvert Hall, they have 65 guys competing in 7 different games. This past fall, they captured 3 championships in just their second season as a team.
It's not just a casual social club. While there are certainly social aspects to what we're doing and guys making new friendships and bonds, we really do try to emphasize the competition. We want to make this more in line with a athletic team, an athletic program, and the commitment involved in that.
It's what attracts students like senior Darius Lawson-Brown.
It's a challenge for sure. You're playing against people who know what they're doing. It's not like a family friend thing. You're actually competing for a trophy.
He's planning to continue his playing career at Shenandoah University in Virginia, where he will major in esports management and received a scholarship.
They gave me a scholarship for esports, and seeing how I've been performing and all good grades, academic stuff has been on point.
Closer to home at the University of Maryland.
So this space right here will be our general PC bay.
They're in the process of building a new esports studio and say scholarships are on the horizon.
That's something that we definitely want to do just because, we already compete at a very high level internationally at this point. But of course, scholarships will help that. UMD is a very straightforward school when it comes to wanting to win and be, successful in that regard.
Right now, the esports team compete and broadcast their matches online from a small studio, complete with the production staff and in-game announcers.
There isn't much movement.
It's more than just sitting in front of a screen and playing games. There's a lot of staff that works here in the studio during broadcasts.
I always played, games, and I just wanted to take it to the next level and really just compete. So this was the perfect opportunity for that. And I'll be honest, I really like the media and the fact that we're on streams and we're allowed to present ourselves with jerseys and everything. It's really, really awesome.
While numbers vary, by 2030, the esports industry is projected to be worth anywhere from $4.8 billion to more than $12 billion.
I think it's gonna skyrocket because a lot of the kids, the new generation's really into this.
While not all players at the University of Maryland are planning to stay in competitive esports after graduation, they say it is preparing them for what comes next.
It's a lot of soft skills. It's right. You're in a team of 5. You're always directly interacting with 4 other people on the team.
As being captain, a lot of the events or a lot of the skill sets I get is like communication and leadership, and this is something that's very important when you're in the academic space.
It was in the way. It was in the way.
Back at Calvert Hall,
He's not blinded at all.
Lawson-Brown knows exactly what he plans to do after college.
I hope to become a professional gamer, host tournaments of my own, be working for the esports program, being able to hold these trophies, being able to see people compete. That's my dream.
And with the substantial growth on the horizon for esports, that dream could become a reality. Sean Stryker, WBAL-TV 11 News.